just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before. Welcome to 2K Sports. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow. Here we go. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the three. Now here's Mobley. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Tyson. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
During the pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Cunningham kicks to Jenkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. The free throw drops for Jenkins. Both good from the line that time. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Mitchell looking it over. And here's Harden for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3 ball.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Harris a screen on Harden. That's a 2 from Cunningham. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Allen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duren. Cunningham with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And it's sent back by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
6 to shoot. Pass to Jenkins. On the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Tyson. The 3 from Harden. Can't get it to fall. He's missed a second after making his first. The Pistons working the ball around now. Mitchell against Harris. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Jenkins. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here is Harris. Cunningham on the wing. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game.
How is that for a dunk? Allen throwing all his weight behind that one with that finish.
Now here's Jenkins. Now here's Drew. Jenkins can't get it to go. To the middle. That's good from Allen on the assist by Harden. And this game is tied up now.
The defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Thompson outside. Curran sets the screen for Thompson. A floater. And they recover it. Jenkins. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jenkins got 6. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Jenkins. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cavaliers will take it. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Thompson. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 2. Harden against Cunningham. Pulls up. Harden can't hit.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. You know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023, so all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Here's Harris. Inside. Here's Cunningham. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Strus kicks to Harden. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked. Here's Cunningham. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Wrong move from Cade that time. Just putting some power behind that play.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Mitchell outside. deflected. Harris against Mobley. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Herter on the wing. Harris inside. Covered by Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Harden. Gets himself open and drills it. Harden's got 7 points.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Pass to Jenkins. Back to Herter. Turing sets the screen for Herter. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mobley outside. It's good. This game is all even.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Harris outside. There's the lob to Durant. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, Herter is a shooter, but right now dropping some nice dimes.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham to the inside. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Harden. Mobley's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. The Pistons shooting 47% here so far. Cunningham passes to Herter. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hand.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The throw good, James Harden. So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for Jenkins. And it's LeVert in for Cunningham. Ryan's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. He hits both from the stripe. Detroit with the ball. Thompson passes to LeVert. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pistons shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Thompson, another shot. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Ellis. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
LeVert against Harden. And the rejection by Bryant. LeVert against Harden. Shoots over LeVert. Mobley wide open. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Bryant. Strus kicks to Harden. Launches a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. LeVert finds Stewart. Pass to Reed. And here's LeVert. Now here's Thompson. Defended by Strus. Can they get it? The Cavaliers pull it in. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ellis dishes to Bryant. A kick out to Mobley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line, and they keep that up.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Now, here's Strus. Good D by Thompson. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
That free throw good from Reed. And both free throws, good for Reed. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Mobley. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's Herter. Back to Thompson. Now here's LeVert. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Strus. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Thompson's got his first basket.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Schroeder, right side. Mobley, a screen. Schroeder kicks to Mobley. Back to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Rebound, Detroit. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Reed, the pass to Herter. Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Mobley, a screen on LeVert. And Mobley throws it down.
Textbook pick and roll, great execution, and a slick pass from the German point guard.
LeVert against Schroeder. Stewart kicks to Herter. Stewart, a screen for Herter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Karis LeVert.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. And he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Hits them both. LeVert with it. Still without a basket. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Reed finds LeVert. Herter on the wing. Offline with his 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bryant, a screen on Herter. It's stolen. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Shooting 2. No good on the free throw. Marcus Sasser's checked in for the Pistons. And Cleveland also making a change. Harden's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Sasser. Pass to LeVert. Five on the clock. That shot, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. Ellis in the post. He's covered by Sasser. Ellis dishes to Mobley. And here's Harden for three. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Different look here for Detroit. Harris comes in for Reed. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Here's LeVert. He has yet to score. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. And here's Herter outside. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tyson. Second chance shot. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Herter. Cunningham outside. Back to Herter. Detroit, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 3. They get a hand on it. Here's Cunningham. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Harris has got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The offensive rebound. Mobley finds Harden. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6. Pocket 6. On the wing. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here is Harris. Over Mobley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Tyson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Second shot opportunity. A shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Mobley with the block. Ellis against Herter. Ellis can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 8. To Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. Out to Harris. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Pistons, Turin, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Jenkins in for Karis LeVert. Cleveland also making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Bryant. Max Strus comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Ellis. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Tyson. Here's Harden. Nance sends a screen for Harden. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Now Cunningham, guarded by Harden. Cunningham, a screen on Strus. Here's Thompson. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead. Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. Here's Tyson. Now here's Harden. He's got 21. Now Nance. And here's Strus. Here's Tyson. Off target from 3-point range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harden the pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of it.
Pass to Harris. Thompson with it. Cunningham outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Larry Nance. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Max Strus. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Harden for 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Jenkins. Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. Harden's shot is good.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Thompson outside. Inside, here's Cunningham, and the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight. Pistons trail by 3. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Jenkins, covered by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Basket counts. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Pass to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Mitchell outside. Some solid defense from Harris.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
James Harden getting it done for the Cavaliers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
So far, so good. Thanks, James. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Here's Mitchell. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mobley. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Jenkins from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Now, here's Cunningham. Thompson passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Now here's Harden. He has 29. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 20. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Harden outside from downtown. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Pistons have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Harden inside the 3-point line. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. High, arcing shot, and it's sent back by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. Fires for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harris against Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Duran with the screen on Harden. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Cunningham's got 22.
Luke Cunningham now running that two-man game. You've got to stop the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Cunningham against Harden. Bounce pass from Cunningham. The shot's good. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Harris passes to Duran. Thompson outside. For the tie, to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Harden outside. Pass to Mobley. Trying to get something going. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
That defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Jenkins kicks to Harris. Pass to Jenkins. Duran sets the screen for Jenkins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Cunningham against Mitchell. Well, great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
Duran with the screen on Mobley. Here's Harris. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Allen. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Allen.
Getting a great look for the big guy as Allen scores on the interior.
Thompson the bounce pass. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Harris.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Harris. Cunningham kicks to Jenkins. Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Jenkins. Cavaliers with the rebound. Tyson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Jenkins. Allen passes to Mitchell. Here's Harden. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Harden's got 31 points. Cunningham outside. Jenkins with a screen for Cunningham. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Harden surveying the D. Allen a screen on Cunningham. Harden can't hit. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 1-point game. Jenkins dishes to Cunningham. Over Harden. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 27 points.
Yeah, some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Cunningham against Harden. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harris's shot is off. The 3 from Harden drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 34.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Duran. The 10-footer finds the target. Duran's got the game tied up here for Detroit. Harden with it. He's got 34. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 36.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And he can't get the first one. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Kevin Huerter comes in for Asar Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jenkins. And the second free throw, good. Here's Ellis. Hasn't made one yet. Mitchell outside. Over Cunningham. And it's Mitchell missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Free throw good. Huerter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Javonte Green. He's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pistons leading. LeVert the pass to Stewart. Ellis against Herter. LeVert with it. Green with a screen for LeVert. Clock at 4. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Mobley looking it over. Mitchell sets the screen for Mobley. Pass to Ellis. The layup off target. Pistons shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And here's Herter. Duren with the screen on Ellis. To the middle. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 14 points.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Ryan with a screen for Strus. 56 seconds left to play in the third. They need this one. Green trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one drops. And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Tyson's checked in. And so Strus nails both of them. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
A nice shot by LeVert.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Bryant. Now Strus. Good on the bucket. Strus has got 4 points in the quarter. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Herter against Strus. And here's Herter. 7 points in the game. Stewart with the screen on Strus.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Harden. Max Strus is out there with Bryant. And it's Tyson in at the 4 slot. Now here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Tyson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low. Bryant can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to LeVert. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Got a hand on it. Herter against Ellis. Herter kicks to LeVert. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Strus on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And here's Ellis for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Reed. Pass to Herter. Over Ellis. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Drops in the tray.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Harden. And he lays it straight in. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Herter against Ellis. Herter kicks to Reed. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Harden outside. Driving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Terrific at drawing contact. Harden is especially difficult to guard once he gets in motion.
And he makes the first. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. A switch here also for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Bryant. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Ellis surveying the D. Here's Harden. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harden's got 44.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden's so good at finding available space from that distance.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Harden to take the lead. It's hauled in by Stewart. Cunningham inside, guarded by Harden. Yes, that goes in. Cunningham's got 12 points here in the second half.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Here's Harden, and it's to that. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Stewart. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
So for the Pistons, Turin, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Reed. And it's Jenkins in for LeVert. Then for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley's checked in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Allen. Mobley kicks to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Herter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Herter. And here is Jenkins. Covered by Mitchell. Turin sets the screen for Jenkins. Drills the three-pointer. Jenkins got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
No way he's going to pass that shot off. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Ellis outside. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Cunningham. Takes a 3. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here is Harris. Harris setting the pick for Herter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Herter's got 4 points this quarter. And the call will be against Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Allen finds Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. Harris passes to Jenkins. Thompson outside. Harris against Strus. Cunningham outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Ellis right side. Pass to Strus. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Back to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Ellis kicks to Strus. Here's Mitchell. Detroit with the rebound. Turin's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris. Back to Thompson. Now here's Jenkins. Defended by Strus. Jenkins can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris finds Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
That's a slick move from Cade Cunningham, luring the defender in and getting himself out.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Harden in for Ellis. And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Allen, a screen on Cunningham. Harden outside. It's tipped. Mitchell against Cunningham. Jenkins with it. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Harris against Mobley. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Tyson. Pass to Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 46 points.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Cunningham with it, guarded by Harden. The first. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Outside, driving to the basket. Mitchell wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. During the pass to Cunningham. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden, and he converts the layup. Harden's got 48.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down low, here's Cunningham. Good, nice job down low. And that's now 38 points for Cade Cunningham.
And the team counting on Cade, he comes through.
The three from Harden. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Harden against Cunningham. And he makes that one. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Now Thompson. James Harden missing on the 3. Harris finds Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the 5.
Cunningham, close to 6'8", and such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. I love him attacking in this mindset.
And the first of 2, no good. Outbreak. Second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cleveland. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Durant. First, and that brings them within 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Cunningham against Harden. Cunningham left side. It's good.
That is world class.
I've seen that. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%. Not bad.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. the pick for Harden. Over Cunningham, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. This free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Harden hits them both.
The guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Cunningham.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout called, Cleveland. 17 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so the Pistons take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is